down. I can't take it, think I'm going out. Every time the same thing, you just ain't listening. I'm going out of my mind. It just keeps happening, just the same old thing. I wanna leave it behind. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all my time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. I'll try to see your way and agree with all that you say. Don't want a reason to fight. Just gotta get it worked out right. Just gotta change it and rearrange it. Get it worked out, we just might. It's been a long time, I think we need to get it done like tonight. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all the time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all the time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. Getting tired of wasting all the time. You keep giving it down. What you see, what you do, what you say, what you need, do you know? What you're doing to me. There must be some kind of way we can figure this out. A carrot on a stick with promises laid within. Just another spin. Looks like the doctor is in some intelligence. Despite my diligence, it's a matter of life. It's just so it is. I really hope you get what's coming. All of your promises equal nothing. Bait and switch, you will always bluffing. I really hope you get what's coming. It's all falling apart. We knew right from the start. I'm just so unsure. Do I have to watch it burn? My mouth has a bad taste. My time has been waste. They should feel disgraced. Morality misplaced. I really hope you get what's coming. All of your promises equal nothing. Bait and switch, you will always bluffing. I really hope you get what's coming. to her. Girls will love to make you kitty purr. I'll give kitty a rub if she wants one. If she lets me do it, we'll both have fun. Kitty cat, please don't run. Let me run the kitty, she's the only one. I just wanna play with your kitty, pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty, pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty, pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. I just wanna play with your kitty, pretty, pretty, pretty little kitty. seems like they want them to last. I don't see why they can't let it go. If you say that it's easy, they say it ain't so. They got no reason, but you wonder why. Why they do what they do, and how they get in my
What's up, everybody? Everybody, what is up? Cheddar Steve, right on time. Check this out, eh? New bass? Oh, Cheddar Steve, you are absolutely right. I got the new old drum pad back finally from warranty, Cheddar Steve. So we can, I got a whole bunch of other sounds. It's a 50s bass, actually, yeah. A second ago, sorry, but I was zoning in. I was zoning in on getting the groove where it should be. There we go. Now we got something going on there. And we get the 50s P bass, but I always make it. Yeah, it is going to be kind of somewhat deep sub bass eventually at some point. This is going to be just old school. I always make my bass kind of sound 70s style, that white pedal. Woo! I love my white pedal, the Ampero 2 Stomp. Oh my God, so it's fire. Makes everything sound fantastic. Okay, here we go. That's not the sound I wanted. That's a little too overdrive. There we go. Squirrels! What's going on, squirrels? That's a 50 style bass. What up, squirrels? Okay, so chat is working everywhere now. I've upgraded to the latest version of the chat that I use for having the master chat, because with having 6 platforms, twice on one of them, you're using the Facebook page and the Facebook profile, I can't monitor that many chats all at once, so I need a service like this that allows me to put all the chat into one spot. I need that. I need that very much so. Yes. Oh, I still haven't even laid down the guitar part yet. I'm just all excited about the drum pad being back. Well, it's been one stream since then. And the new 50s style P bass. Wait till I let loose on her. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good one. Oh boy. crush when I was 12 years old? What the fuck, Cheddar? Even for you, that's pretty fucked up. That's why I like it. Notice how much this here Tele guitar looks exactly like this 50 Styles P bass. It's incredible. Oh, just the handle. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle now. Cheddar Steve says just the handle.
Just the tip.
I don't know, Cheddar
Just
Steve,
the tip
too
of
hard
the
to
handle, maybe.
Cheddar Steve says
the tip of
just
the
the
handle,
handle.
just the tip.
I don't know, Cheddar
Just the
Steve,
tip
too
of
hard
the
to
handle,
handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, I'd handle it all. Oh yeah, handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Cheddar Steve says just the handle. I don't know, Cheddar Steve, too hard to handle. Something right there, I tell you what. Tell you what there, Cheddar Steve, that was something. Donnie and the banana. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. For Donnie and Puppy. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. I'm a banana. For Donnie and Puppy. Oh, it's bananas. Bananas! Oh, my bananas! Send more bananas, bananas! Bananas, bananas, bananas for bananas! Oh, my bananas! Send more bananas, bananas! Bananas, bananas, bananas for bananas! Coming now! Oh, my bananas! Send more bananas in house! Bananas, bananas, bananas for bananas! Coming now! Oh, my bananas! Send more bananas in house! Bananas like you, Isn't it already way better than Glenn Stefani's version of a song about bananas? You know what song I'm talking about, unfortunately, don't you? Bananas! Bananas, 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 piano breakdown with the percussion. It's really got something to it, eh? It's silly. It's silly, but it's catchy. Silly but catchy. Hopefully I can get more than 38 days out of this after it took them 3.5 months to fix it under warranty. But when it's working, listen to that, eh? Adds a lot. Especially since Cheddar Steve is Stuart Copeland. So, you know, he knows about having extra percussion going on. It's bananas! moment, please. Aha, I am back. And it's time. This is the first stream that I have unleashed this 50s style P bass on. It's a beaut, man. Like again, Harley Benton. I have no idea why people talk down about them. They're just beginner guitars or just that. If you set them up properly, and every one of them that are a little on the more affordable side as opposed to saying cheaper, do a little few modifications, they end up being fantastic instruments. Hell, well, the guitar that I was playing is not the greatest. I've replaced every part in it with the exception of the control plate. That was my first project guitar. That was my first time becoming like a guitar tech, or trying to. Not saying that I am by any means. No. But it was my first time screwing around. You know, you got to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, right? You got to experiment with some things. You got to learn some new things. You got to try that shit out, right? You know, this is what you got to do. But right now, what I got to do is I got to play this bass, not only for me, but for you. Because, oh yes, you can already hear it in the loop. It's got some nice growl to it. Check this out. I got a copy of a 1950 style P bass, and I'm loving on it today. It's making its debut. How are you? You said unit. Sometimes you must smack your bass. You must smack it a bass. You must pick it up and smack it. Thanks, Guy with Geo. What makes every one of my basses sound absolutely sick, the secret sauce, is this right here. The white pedal, right here. The white pedal, it's the Ampero 2 Stomp. It allows me to take even a mono bass that has only one output and virtually split it to two signals. One is clean, no effects on it, nothing but low frequencies, all the mids and the highs cut, and compression, a ton of compression only. The other signal is what has the mids and the highs on it, and it's technically through virtual guitar amp. It always has a hair of distortion on it, not too much, more like a little bit of overdrive. That's what gets the cut, because whenever you put distortion on a bass, you lose the low end. The low end goes bye-bye. So like bass players like Geddy Lee, Chris Squire, John Entwistle, Billy Sheehan, they've all been doing this for years. And my Rickenbacker copy is wired up exactly like a Rickenbacker, so it has output with splitting to two separate outputs. So each pickup goes to a separate signal. Because you want your lows unaffected, dry, except for compression. I crank the lows like no tomorrow on the bass channel, and then you blend between the two. So you've got that low end, but this kind of bass tone, if I was playing with guitar players that had tube amps, two of them cutting nice and loud, you'd be able to hear the little pinch harmonics and the taps that I do, because it would cut. But I would still be doing my job as the bass player by giving low end that isn't all bye-bye. But anyways, yes, enough about the rant of that, yeah. So almost any bass that I have, and it has two inputs for the stereo basses that I have. I have one here, one actual stereo bass, my Rickenbacker copy. I got all Rickenbacker electronics wired up exactly like a 4003. Exactly. The dual output, you know, you got the mono output, you got the stereo output, and I'm having a custom made as we speak that does the same thing, but it's a 6-string bass with two Ernie Ball Stingray Music Man style humbuckers in it. Yes. Hey, Guy with Geo, now you're on Kick. Give a follow and a hello on Kick too, Guy with Geo. Check this out. This is the cheapest guitar I've ever bought. $108 Canadian. This is my first guitar that I started trying to be like a guitar tech with. I replaced everything except for the control plate on here, but I took it off completely. Yeah. No. You gotta send me some more of them if you got them on your phone. I do remember you, Guy with Gia. I do remember you, yeah, from way back when. I remember. Yeah. So I swapped out to locking tuners. That's what I do on every electric guitar now. Every guitar or acoustic guitar gets locking tuners. I changed the pickups. I changed the bridge. It had a bridge that did, just one saddle per 2 strings, so really only 3 saddles per saddle, like that. I wanted more variability. And I was going to change the control panel, but it was not bad. And I did shielding on it. It was the first time I did all that. But yeah, this is my first project guitar. I bought this for $108 Canadian. It's crazy good. More convenience with string changing. Because I wanted a guitar that, because I've been playing for way too long, I should be a lot better than I am for how long I've been playing. But I've never done any of my own tech work. And I had just finally, this is maybe a year and a half ago at best, started doing my own setups, right? And then I did just filing down, not fret leveling, but just the fret ends, when they get sharp because they stick out. Then I started toying around with fret levelings in general. Then I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to mess around with wiring and electronics and all that. And I ordered this specifically because it was $108. Even if I did kind of fuck something up, I couldn't fuck it up enough that I couldn't bring it to my guitar tech that I've used for decades. It's one of my best friends to get him to unfuck it for me, is the way I say it. Yeah. Some pop songs which I can play in my school competition. Well, okay, if you're playing no guitar, really had good vocals. Oh, damn. Okay, Guy with Geo. So, I don't know. I'm assuming are you like in high school or college? That all depends, because see, here's the thing. Because if you're in high school, it's going off of the music that's very current right now, which the current music, most of it doesn't have any real instruments at all. Even the drums are sampled and fake. The bass is synthesized and brought off from the sample. So yeah, that's a little bit rough. It depends. And what kind of a school are you going to? Is it a private school, a religious school of some sort? There's a lot of questions that I have to be asked in order to answer your question, Guy with Geo. If you remember, my 1 6-string bass with all the pickups on it, it's a Geo, and Ivan has Geo too. Yeah, I do remember you, this Guy with Geo. Okay, a private school. Is it religious? Because I know religious schools have very strict stipulations on what kind of music can and can't be played. And as well, too, oh, that one. Yeah. Yes, yeah, you remember the 6-string bass with the jazz bass pickup, P bass. Okay, not religious. Okay, but it's a private school. They're like, okay. I don't know, if you want something with guitar, you might have to go with what's popular, like maybe some Ed Sheeran songs that feature a lot of guitar with it. I'm sure he's got a lot of songs. I'm not that familiar with that artist, but I'm an old dude. I quit caring about what was that current a long time ago because, well, I'm old. I try to check out some other stuff, but I'm usually into more hard rock stuff and more funk, more non-contemporary. That's what I'm thinking. In order for it to go over with your school, it's got to be technical guitar? Well, the only thing is, Guy with Geo, what I'm trying to say is, I'm thinking they're going to want stuff that's more commercial, so when they go and do performances, you know, it's like, hey, everybody knows this song. That's the way those things, yeah, I don't care how old it is, if it's sick. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. But, you know, try and get him to do some old school blues. You like playing some blues, man? Blues is great for ripping over guitar. Oh, you know what? There we go, right there. John Mayer has got some sick guitar stuff, bro. Oh, it's like a battle of the bands? Okay. Oh, okay. I got you now. Okay. Do some John Mayer shit. John Mayer's got some sick guitar playing. You know what the funny part is? Again, I'm really old. When John Mayer first came out, his first said, your body is a wonderland. And we used to make fun of him all the time. Like, he was like, I sing just like a little girl. And then I heard a version of him sitting in, he was playing just straight up pop music. Straight up pop. On guitar, but light strumming. Nothing big on guitar that any fucking guitar student after a couple months could play. And then I heard him sitting in with Double Trouble, Stevie Ray Vaughan's old band. I'm like, holy shit, this guy can play like this? And then I heard an interview with him at the time where he said, yeah, I wouldn't buy my own albums. I'm just doing this pop stuff to make a living. And apparently he's gone a little bit more leaning into the guitar playing, so there's, yeah. So yeah, maybe check out some of the cooler John Mayer stuff. Not necessarily his hits. He's got a lot of stuff that he does live and festivals and all that. It's more contemporary. It's current hits. You know what I mean? I was trying to think of that. Yeah, we'll definitely lean into some of that. Because chances are, like you said, they're going to want to do a lot more like piano featuring vocals and all that. And even if there is technically no guitar, you can still play guitar chords along with the piano player. You can still do it, but yeah, it's not going to be really featuring guitar. But yeah, try some John Mayer. That should work, because you got to probably, in order for them to, I know how this stuff kind of works, in order for them to say yes, because if you go in there going, hey man, let's do Joe Satriani, Summertime Song. You're going to be like, no, actually, maybe Joe Satriani might not be bad. Check out some Joe Satriani as well, too. Summertime Song, or, what's that? Shit, what is the name of that one song? It's all instrumental guitar stuff, eh? Like, even if you can get them to say yes just to one, so you can get yourself a feature, there you go. You know, but yeah, you gotta, there's always that balance when playing in any type of band, whether school or whatever competition. If you're doing covers, that's what they're gonna do. Okay, it's gotta be something that people know. People don't want obscure. That's why I love doing my stream. My stream is the biggest middle finger to anything commercial ever. I did that for 3.5 decades. I played cover songs. I was a working musician. Until I was 35 years old, that's how I made my living, playing music. And I had to play cover songs. I had to sometimes pick songs that I didn't like because I knew people wanted to hear that stuff. Yeah, anyways. Yeah. You can do a little both. There's a compromise when you do stuff like that, right? There's a compromise that you can do both. You can do both. Because actually, Joe Satriani, but that's like 20 plus years ago that Joe Satriani was big, that he had those hits, like Summertime Song and something like his version of like Pacavella Cannon, and there's this other couple songs. Look up Surfing with the Alien, but Joe Satriani, he's got some good stuff that was hits back then, but you can do both. Like John Mayer has got some famous stuff that is technical as well. Like what I used to do when we were playing around, if we had somebody that could sing, it's like, let's play some Rush. You know, and then Rush shows off some of the technical shit, but yet everybody knows it. So yeah, little column A, little column B. If you want to do your own shit that's completely non-commercial, completely, you kind of have to lean more towards like what I'm doing. Online, doing your own show, going, hey, if people come by and check out my show, awesome. If they don't, whatever. I'm just doing my own thing, you know? Thanks, Guy with Geo. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I don't know if I deserve that. So when years come by, if you decide to do that, I don't know if you'll be thanking me or pissed off at me. I tried to do it. It didn't go exactly the way I wanted to. I shifted, I pivoted. I did music for a long time for a living. I'm not doing it now. I haven't been doing music for a living for the past 15 years. For the past 15 years, I've had a day job, and I've done this on the side. This and my other channel, which makes a whole bunch of other content and all that, but I haven't been for the last 15 years. But up until I was 35 years old, yes, music was all that I did. I did that full time. What up, Darth? What is going on? Good to see that the social stream chat is, in fact, still back and working. Everybody, say hello to Darth Rips over here. And if you are on Kick, definitely go and give him a follow. He's a fantastic musician, live streamer, and an awesome dude. He puts on a charity stream at the end of the month every Saturday, with the exception of like July and stuff like that, and for various charities. He's an awesome dude, an awesome human being, an awesome musician. Give Darth Rips a follow. Darth Rips on Kick, now give him a follow. Hey, Darth Rips, how you doing? Hello, hello. Darth Rips on Kick, now give him a follow. Hey, Darth Rips, how you doing? Hello, hello. Darth Rips, now give him
Really
a
rips,
follow. Hey,
takes you
Darth Rips, how you
on,
doing?
real
Hello,
trip now.
hello. Darth Rips, now give him
Really
a
rips,
follow. Hey,
takes you
Darth Rips, how you doing?
real
Hello,
trip now.
hello.
Darth Rips now, he's seeking rhythm.
What up, Darth? Okay. You're confused on how to get your first show. Thanks. Thanks so much. So, now first off, that depends on how you're doing this. If you have a band, if you have a duo, or you're doing a solo thing like me. Either way, if you're doing any one of those things, you have to get yourself a promo pack. And it's digital these days. I'm really old. Myself and Darth go back to the days when you were gigging. You had to get like a big manila envelope, a legal size envelope. Hey, remember this shit, Darth? And you had to actually print out your set list. And you had to actually print out pictures of the band and put in cassettes or CDs and DVDs and mail them out to potential bar owners and club owners. Now, so no matter what, now it's all online, right? Social media platforms. So whatever act you have, try to get your audio quality decent somehow. Take video of your act, whether it's a solo act, a duo, a band, whatever. Take video. You want to play as a freelancer for bands. Okay. in your local area, obviously, Guy with Geo. Here's another question, Guy with Geo. Since you said you're in school, how old are you? This has a lot to do with things like that. Because most of the places that you're going to go out and play with other musicians are going to be bars, restaurants, and clubs, and you're going to have to be old enough to drink alcohol in order to enter those sort of venues. So whatever country you live in, hopefully you're at least old enough when you're saying you're in school. Maybe that's college, hopefully. Yeah, because if you are old enough, every bar around town that has live music, usually, not everyone, think you gotta wait till you're 18? Yeah, perhaps. You can see, but once you're in high school, okay. All right, so for now, practice like a motherfucker, okay? I'm not gonna tell you to do what I did. I went in and started playing in bars, restaurants, and clubs when I was 14, underage. It was illegal. I just snuck in. I had a big beard. It wasn't gray, but I had a goatee and all that. I just got in and I played. Practice like an absolute motherfucker, okay? Get yourself a recording interface if you don't have one already. Write, record, practice, write, record. Build up a set list of the most popular songs around. Get an act going. Get online promo with audio, set list, pictures of the band, and then start messaging local clubs in the area if you're going to do that in a band. If you want to be the freelance guy that just sits in with people, all these areas have a like jam night, an open mic night where a bunch of musicians go. Those are some of the best places to network with other musicians. Go, have a drink, hang out, shake people's hands. Have a drink when you're old enough. Shake people's hands, get up and jam, talk to people, exchange phone numbers. That's some of the places that are the best places to meet, because a lot of even the full-time local professional musicians that are off will go to those jams to hang out and shit and jam with the other guys that are friends of theirs in other bands that they don't get to see often. That's some of the best ways to do it if you want to freelance and do all that. You can through your Boss ME90, okay. It works as a recording interface? Yeah. So get a program known as Reaper. It costs only $50, but if you want, you can keep on extending that 30-day trial infinitely. All right, I appreciate that, Guy with Geo. Yeah, you're a young musician, you want to do it, but I gotta warn you, okay? You say I'm inspirational for you to do this. There's some things you're gonna have to deal with, Guy with Geo. Okay, there's some shit you're gonna have to deal with. It is fucking heartbreaking, okay? Get used to these things, okay, Guy with Geo? No, not good enough. Not for us. We don't like it. It's not for here. No. Get used to a lot of that. It's not all sunshines and rainbows like you see in the movies and all that kind of shit, okay? You're gonna get your fucking ass kicked by this business for a long fucking time. This business is relentless. It is not helpful. This business is not kind. It's going to take some thick skin. But if you really want it, oh, okay. I was just about to say. But if you really fucking want it, the main thing you got to know is how to get the fuck back up after you get knocked on your ass. Because you will get knocked on. This is not saying anything bad about you. Anybody, fuck the Beatles, Jimi Hendrix, all the biggest acts got their asses handed to them, got ignored for the longest time. And it can be heartbreaking, especially in the internet age. You're gonna have to post shit online. And there's some fucking people with some fucking comments that are just, they'll try to do everything they can. Me, I love trolls when they come to live stream. I'm like, oh goody, let's get a troll. I'm kind of clever at making shit up and just ripping into people. But if you'll do anything, if you really love it and you really want to do it, there's only one fucking way to do it. Go Balls! fucking deep, baby. That's right. Go right in there. Raw dog it and go balls fucking deep, baby. Yep, if you really want to do it, that's just an expression, of course. If you really want to do it, dedicate everything you have to it, especially if you're young. Bide your time. Guy with Geo. I'm saying since it's guy, you're probably a guy, right? You know? So I'll tell you this. If you really want to do this, stay away from any commitments with women for a long time. Do not have children for a long time. I'll tell you why. Because it's not fair to them. The life of a musician, especially if you're going to try to do this for a living and you're going to go out on the road, you're going to do tours and travel around, it's not a lot of money. It's not reliable. There's going to be times where you're going to be barely able to make rent for yourself. So, yeah, you got to, at least until you get things established one way or another, you decide, okay, it's past my time, it isn't working, I'm going to go and try and do something else. It's just not fair, and it will tie you down. You know how many times I've had guys in my band that were about ready to go out on the road. We're about ready to go on tour. New album came out, yeah, let's go on the road. Drummer knocks up his girlfriend. The fuck, dude? I guess now since you didn't tell me about it, wasn't going to tell me about it. It's like, okay, you know, we're just doing some local stuff for a little while, and we're going to go on the road, yeah. It just, you know, yeah. It all depends on what you want to do in life, because if you really want to do nothing but this, I'm not sugarcoating it, yo. I ain't sugarcoating it, Guy with Geo. You're a young man, and I'm going to try to give you as much sort of old musician fatherly advice as I can. Be ready for disappointment. Be ready to get told no constantly. Be ready to be ridiculed. Be ready to get your fucking art crushed by other people. Get ready to be ignored. Get ready to play a lot of places that are fucking empty, that you're playing for the staff and your band's girlfriends and family members. It's gonna happen. But there's also times that you're up there and everything's clicking and everything's beautiful and you're like, this is it. This is why we do it. I wouldn't fucking trade this for anything else in the world. Like you said over here, you said I'll fucking do anything. If you really feel that and you got that shit in you, fucking raw dog it and go balls goddamn deep. Put everything you got into it, every spare minute of fucking time towards practicing, towards learning. Stay on a computer with your interface and go record, write, message people, get to know people online before you can get out to the bars and clubs. Shake hands, get to know people, collaborate, learn, be open-minded as fuck, and above all, work your fucking balls off. Work fucking harder than anybody else. Giver. Sharing a fun-sized bag of chips? He's right. Yeah, he's absolutely right. Yeah, be ready for this. Sharing a fun-sized bag of chips and ketchup packages between 5 guys is a standard road meal. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, Guy with Geo. Yeah. You're going to be sleeping on the floors of vans, eating like horrible food, hardly any money to eat, hardly any money to get the gas from one location to the next. It's terrible. And here's the other thing. Even if you get signed to a record label, which I never recommend doing these days, you'll be doing well. They'll be paying for you to do all that stuff, and at the end of them, you got to pay it all back. You can have a successful album, but had a little too much fun on the road because you're expensive, and then you owe them money. It's really weird. Remember, Guy with Geo, it ain't all fun and games. It's really hard work, man. Very blue collar. But I went out there, I gave it every fucking thing I got. In a certain place, I'm still giving it everything I got. I practice my balls off all night that I don't even know when it's already 2 a.m. and I'm scared on my life because my parents would beat me for playing for so long. Guy with Geo, man. Guy with Geo. Guy with Geo, man. Fucking yeah. There is nothing. The people that know me personally, there is nothing I appreciate and respect more than somebody that works their ass off. Not just with music, with anything, with whatever they do. They work their ass off. Because you know what theory I've always had, at least about myself? Me? I have zero fucking talent. I have no talent whatsoever. I have a skill from practicing my ass off for 35 years. From practicing. You got that shit in you from what you said here, you'll do anything, and you practice your balls off until it's 2 a.m. You get lost in the shit. You get lost in it. You get fucking lost in it. You're like, oh my God, it's 2 a.m. That is awesome. That means you ain't got nothing but love for it, yo. You ain't got nothing but love for it. This right here. This right fucking here. This shit is what I respect more than fucking anything. Props to you. I'm not being sarcastic. Fucking props to you. Everybody give Guy with Geo some fucking love and some props over here. And you know what? At the same time, the last part of it fucking pisses me off. Your parents would beat you for playing for so long? Why the fuck why don't parents support their kids when their kids are interested in the arts and music? Like, it's fucked up, man. Because I had support and I didn't have support as well, too, growing up and doing the music thing. Yeah, I had my dad coming in laughing at me, telling me I couldn't sing, I should never open my mouth. I can't sing. He was right at the time. It just helped me become a better singer. But yeah, fucking yeah, good on you, Guy with Geo. I'm sorry about your parents. Where do you live, Guy with Geo? I don't remember that. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. Keep playing. Okay, you know what, man? You're like 75% of the way there. You're like, there we go. Okay, they don't want you to be awake for so long. Yeah, seriously, Guy with Geo. Fuck yeah, man. Now, the only thing that you got to look out for, you're in India? Okay, all right. So the only thing you got to look out for is a lot of musicians and creative people lack the business sense. So like I said, what you got to do is you got to go out once you're old enough to be in those bars and clubs. Bring your guitar out to open jams. Fucking shake people's hands, meet people, exchange numbers. You'll learn and find bands and find out who's in your local scene. You can find out who all the musicians are in your local music scene through something like Facebook or Instagram. Get on those social media platforms even right now and start friending them. You know what I mean? Getting to know and posting on their stuff and saying, hey, you know, I'm a musician that's, 16, 15 years old. That's, I look forward to getting out in the scene later. Whatever, network. You can start that online with them, that kind of stuff, Practice like you are, but then you got to get yourself out there. That's one thing that a lot of musicians don't know how to do. They just stay in the practice room. They just stay in the basement thinking they have to get every little thing absolutely fucking perfect before they bring it out. No. Music and art that nobody hears isn't any good, no matter how good it is. People got to hear it. You got to get yourself out there. And once you are able to get out there, play live with bands in front of people on stage as often as you can. I'm the guy playing solo on the internet. You probably think that you shouldn't listen to me because of that, but no, I did play on stage with bands, with people for decades. I did it. It's just my life is a little different these days. I did all that. All the stuff that I'm giving you advice on what to do there, Guy with Geo, I have done myself. Didn't work out the greatest, but you know what though? if I was to do it all over again, I'd do it the same way. I'd shoot my shot all over again. If I could be reincarnated and come back, I'd be a musician all over again. I couldn't not do it. And even though it was a little heartbreaking that it didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, at the end of the day, I fucking love it. And I still put out content. It used to be 7 days a week. Yeah, it used to be 7 days a week. All good, Gio, all good, my brother. You know, I love to play, no matter what. It used to be 7 days a week. I stream 1 day a week, and then 5 days a week, I put out content. I have another channel that does, hey, Gorlov. Goriv. What's up, Goriv? Oh, no, it's crashing. Is that how I say her name? Is it Gorgiv? Gorgiv. Gorgiv. Is that how I say her name? Is it Gorgiv? Gorgiv. Hopefully. Gorgiv. Maybe. Is that how I say her name? Am I even close? Does it even sound like that? Gorgiv. Gorgiv. Maybe. Is that how I say her name? Close? Gorgiv. Does it even sound like that?
Hope I got your name right, satisfied all the way. Home back to the streets. Hope I got your name right, satisfied.
Is that how I say her name? Close? Does it even sound like that? Hopefully. Maybe. Is that how I say her name? Close? Does it even sound like that? Hopefully. Maybe. Is that how I say her name? Close? Does it even sound like that? I really hope I got that name right. the bass. I think maybe I'm gonna get that that sub bass stuff going, like Chet asked for earlier. Yes, it's nice. I like it. I'm very satisfied with the 50s P bass.
It makes me happy when I give it the slap.
Sunbeams! New bass guitar, 50 style P bass. I'll get back to you and give a shout out, but I just started on the bass. And I really want to slap it all over the place. Hey, it looks like the one I'm playing almost. To get used to that. You gotta build up if you're not used to it there, dude. Bass is actually my first instrument. Even on guitar, for the longest time when I played full time, I played guitar finger style. So playing guitar with a pick is only like 2, maybe 3 years old for me. As long as I've been streaming, maybe 5. Not that long. Haven't been keeping up with too much of what's going on with that. that Musk and Trump are no longer BFFs, eh? I know very little about the details. Yeah, I can kind of, you heard some of it that I was kind of doing. I can noodle around and do stuff that sounds kind of like that. I used to do a lot of that back in the day. Over that groove and at the same time still do it the same way. It works and it doesn't work. What can you say? One moment, please. I just need to check something. I need to check something over there. I'll be right back. I need to check something right over there. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Ask me, lovin'. Electric cars. Ask me, lovin', are you working today? You got side jobs going on and stuff? 'Cause if not, we gonna eventually think about electric cars. We gonna do my car? I already paid you for it a year ago when I got the stuff. I paid you the cash. I paid you the beer. You been paid, bitch. When you gonna do my car, motherfucker? When you gonna do my car, motherfucker? Do my car, motherfucker! This shouldn't annoy you so much. It's just body work, right? It's not gonna fight you like every one of my cars does it. Every time I have Aspie Lovin' work on my car, I think he's gonna die of a heart attack. He ends up destroying quite a bit of his own property. The rage is real. The rage is strong with this one. Oh, you already started the body work? Really? Oh, so you're already working on the parts themselves. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's right. I already hooked you up for that. I didn't hook you up for the bass yet. Jay's still working on the bass. He just barely got the place ready to go. I asked him to change priorities and get me Goldie back sooner. It's been a while. I miss my Goldie. Nice. But are you doing any kind of like work tonight, or are you just chilling tonight? Oh, maybe come on over, hang out. I got like almost 30 beers. 30. Not 30. 30. I got 30 beers. Come on over and help me kill some of these 30 beers. How many beers? 30 beers. 30 beers over here. 30 beers! 30 beers. To everyone that gets easily offended, fuck off. They're jokes. Don't be so soft. Toughen up. Pick it up there, buttercup. If you don't like it, get out the floor. Housebound, bambado. You have an AC recharge supposed to show up? You do those? Like recharge the Freon or whatever? You do that? Like for like a car or for like a home AC unit? I never knew you did that shit. You do that shit, yo? You fucking do that shit? Yeah, you fucking do that shit. You fucking do that shit. Do that shit. Guy with Geo, I have no kids. I decided to make music my life, and that was a sacrifice I had to make. By the time I was in a place that maybe I could have, I'm like, nah. Me and my girlfriend, we do not want to get married. We do not want to have children. We're just happy being together. No marriage, but we've been together for 15 years. No, we're together and all that. But yeah, no kids. It's just me. My instruments are my kids. I have 12 basses and 12 guitars. I have 24 instruments total. But none of them are anything that flashy. The most expensive ones are my 2 custom builds. Yeah. Yeah, you know, like, I was never the kind that really wanted to have kids. I never felt I was a person that should have. And there's a lot of people that would agree with me. This here motherfucker, don't let him have any kids. He's crazy. Maybe. Oh, Papa Presto. 17 years old. I'm going on 60 with mine. With your air conditioner? Yeah. We're still talking about air conditioners, right? It's a great little drum pad. If only it stays functioning as it should, then we'll all be good. Like we knew that we should. And like we knew that we could. The wife? No. He's joking. I know his wife. He's joking. His wife's like 40. No, he's joking. That's a joke. He's joking. His wife is 40. He ain't touched a thing younger than 35 since he was 35. It's a riveting show that I run here, isn't it? Riveting. Riveting. Oh yes, Cosmic Sunbeams. That's right. Cosmic Sunbeams out in L.A. Do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Cosmic Sunbeams out in L.A. Do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Cosmic Sunbeams do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Cosmic Sunbeams do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Sunbeams, where you think of Sunbeams? Elon Musk, no more, just lost Sunbeams. Out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you... Somebody put up with this for almost 17 years. Can you fucking believe it? Yeah! Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Hashish! Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you... Jeez, sheesh, 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 ah, sheesh, sheesh. Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Sunbeams, out in Sunbeams, do you miss Elon Musk and do you miss him every day? Yeah. So your AC recharge is supposed to be coming over soon there, Ask Me Lovin'? And if so, does that generally go relatively quickly? I don't know. I'm considering once the stream's done, what I might need to do. I might need to make a trip to Home Depot. I need to get a new weed whacker for my lady. A weed whacker. Our weed whacker gone whack. We still got the battery and charge pack, so we'll keep that. So we have another one, we'll get the same one. And then, you know, maybe we'll get some meat rockets for your throat hole. A lunch on some meat rockets for your throat hole. Yeah, yeah. Feel like doing something tonight. A little while, I got a 5-day weekend coming up. Oh yeah. Gonna get in some trouble on that 5-day weekend. Real trouble. What kind of trouble am I gonna get in? Who the fuck am I kidding about trouble? I'm too old to get in trouble. Still gonna get that trip going on to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame pretty soon though. It's in the plans, yo. It's in the works. It's in the plan. It's in the jerks. It's in the jams. Maybe Bed Bath & Beyond. Don't know. Don't know if there'll be enough time. No, but seriously, is that all you got to do? Just that, and then after that, you're done? Come with me to Home Depot. But not that Bath & Beyond. We'll go just to Home Depot. We'll get the weed whacker. And we'll come back here and we'll day drink beers out in the yard. Takes about an hour-ish. Do you know when you're expecting it for? Is it any momento or more? Sunday? Tell them to fuck off and start on Monday. Are you starting it at like stupid o'clock early in the morning? No. No, thank you. Weekdays, I work. I'm an IT worker. I only work 8 hours a day, but with my commute, it makes it 12 hours. I got about 2 hours to get in, about 2 hours to get back. And I'm very tired. I come home, have something to eat, sit there for maybe an hour and a half or two, just chilling, and I go to sleep and I do it all over again. Yeah. I'm sitting on the sofa vegging, I grab a guitar, one of the many guitars or basses off the wall, and I noodle away, I play. Wherever I sit in this house, there is always a guitar or a bass within arm's reach. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're laid off, you did your weekend already. Your dad's an IT worker. There you go. A lot of musicians also work in IT, believe it or not. It's not that odd of a combination as you would think. I just went full bridge pickup. I was in the middle position, but Telecaster, full bridge pickup. But with some pretty decent high gain. This is what makes it it's probably a little squawky and annoying. There's a note guy with Geo. See? Even I play wrong notes quite often. Maybe some meat rockets? You want to get out? Maybe have a couple beers for day drinking? You want to get out of the house for a while? You want to do that? You want to do that? Yeah? Yeah? You want to do that? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Do it now. Do it how, do it where, do it now. Do it now. Yeah? Maybe we could have a look at one of your instruments or two. A little bit of Hoosker-Doo with Hoosker-Doo. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, we'll go out, we'll get a weed whacker. We'll get a weed whacker. I'm gonna end this stream as 1:30. I'm gonna hang things up here. Now I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna come and pick your ass up. All right, motherfucker. We're gonna go get a weed whacker and some other shite. All right. All right. It's a tradition. Almost like they might be bananas. When it came on the emojis on the screen, you could tell they were absolutely hot dogs, meat rockets. But right there in the chat, all nice and small, even on my bigger screen down here, I can look at the chat and do the feature chat with. It looks like little bananas. Who's got a nana? Get a banana. Who's got the nana? Banana. You're on YouTube now. Guy with Geo is everywhere. Everybody, always so good to have everybody here. We have fun, we act like jackasses, we do shout outs, we do goofy shit. Sometimes I play some guitar, sometimes I play some bass, sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I suck at it, most of the time I'm mediocre at it. But we all have fun. That's what this whole thing's all about. Cutting loose, letting everybody come in from any and or every platform, and people inside the chat can even talk to people from other platforms. Just all good. Yeah, I'm going for this evening, but you never know. Later tonight or tomorrow, there might be a pop-up multi-stream. Guy with Geo, you're in India, so what time is it for you right now? It's probably got to be like 5 or 6 p.m., something like that. Maybe even later. Yeah, I might do a pop-up one for a... But I got to take care of some stuff. Me and Ashby Lovin are going to go and take care of some business. There's some meat rockets. They need to go down. 11 p.m., yeah. Wow, okay, you're about 10 hours ahead. So yeah, you never know. It might be a little later, but yeah, it's time for me to go. Thanks so much, everybody. Remember, as of now, for the time being, I'm only doing the only scheduled live stream is the what you've just witnessed just now. Every Saturday from 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The hour-and-a-half time limit is a bare minimum. If I'm not super tired, super hungry, I don't have anywhere to go, I'll do far more. I've done 10 and a half hours solid before. It was quite epic. I'm also doing pop-up, last-minute pop-up live streams on all these platforms. So on every platform that you watch me, make sure you have notifications on. When I do a pop-up, it's going to be a minimum of an hour and a half as well, too. Thanks so much, everybody, and see you in 1 week's time at the very latest. You are all so kind. Good to see you, and see you again, my fine man.